Hello, welcome to NAMM 2024. I'm at one of the booths that I had to absolutely visit. It's the Magnatone booth, and Rod is kind enough here to talk to us about the new Slash signature.
Very excited.
So, Rod, tell us the story of this amp and the relationship with Slash.
Sure. About 2 years ago, Slash got the first Magnatone amp. Magnatone was at the time in a lot of showrooms for Gibson guitars. Slash was at Gibson, and he plugged through a Magnatone Super 15 and took it home. And they called up and said, Slash took the amp home, he'll pay for it. And he did. A year later, he bought another amp. And then he went on the road with Guns N' Roses, and Richie Fortus, who also uses Magnatone, had turned him on to some different models. So Richie had come back, and he asked if he could give Slash my telephone number, which was a good sign, and I said yes. So talked to Slash. He said he really liked what we were doing. He liked the tone of the amplifiers. He was going to be working on a solo record, and he wanted to try some different things. So he did, and you'll be hearing that album in March, I believe, and that'll have a lot of Magnatone on it. In the meantime, he was trying other models out, and he had taken them and used them a bit with Guns just to get a feel of it. And when he got done with the tour, we started talking about building a signature model. He wanted to do it. He said he thought we were already so close, but he said if we wanted to have a real relationship, we would do something together, and we did. So for the next about a year straight, I would say, we went back and forth. He came to visit us, and we had a prototype ready for him with our engineer 𝗬𝗢𝗪 actually there, like with a soldering iron, making changes as he's playing, and making different iterations, and then he'd use it for 48 hours or whatever, and we'd make another change. We just kept going back and forth until we really feel like we got what he wanted, just in time, because the tour started 2 days ago, and now there's 2 double stacks of these on stage every night for the next year. So
it's super interesting because I wasn't a Slash fan when he was in Guns N' Roses. It was only when he started doing solo stuff and things like that that I got turned on to him. And I like that he's come to you organically.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful story. And I guess one of the questions people want to know the answer to is, how is this amp different to the other amps that he's playing?
I think what he found, and it was purely just by playing, because he had purchased amps from us, he would do a show and somebody was coming up to him more than once and saying, I don't know what you're doing, but your sound is amazing tonight. You got a great sound. And that just kind of kept happening, and he thought, well, great, I had a great night. But then he started to realize, like, I think it might be this, So there was elements of what we do already that fit his style. And I guess maybe what we come to think of Slash about from the 80s is one thing, but where Slash is now, and the overall tone and his band, his amazing band with Myles Kennedy and Conspirators, and the new album coming out, he has a lot to offer, and I feel like he was ready for something that was completely tailored to his sound.
Rod, thank you so much for your time, man. I wish you the best of luck with this and the rest of Magnatone.
Thanks, man.
There's loads of NAMM videos in the playlist. It's on your screen right now. There's a link to Magnatone in the video description. Go and check out this. I hope that sounded as good to you as it did in the room. I have my head pretty close to the cab at some points. There's loads of stuff from me on the NAMM 2024 playlist. It's on your screen right now. Go and check that out. Subscribe if you fancy it, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.